I'm not a criminal. I'm an addict.
I used drugs for over 15 years of my life. I was addicted to cocaine. I did not care about myself, my family, my children. I lost my children with my addiction. I was evicted. I've been in and out of jails numerous times, and I just did not have any hope. I did not have a care in the world. The only thing I cared about was getting high.
That was more than 6 years ago. Today, Angela Brown is clean and sober thanks to the Montgomery County Drug Court program. Before entering the program, she had been to jail numerous times and her chances at life were about to run out.
I took it because at that point I knew that I didn't have anywhere to go once I would be released from jail, and I knew that I needed help.
It's been difficult because change is hard, but you did it.
The drug court program was started 10 years ago by Judge Nelson Roop, a Montgomery County Circuit Court judge since 1997. Roop saw plenty of the same drug-related offenders over and over again in his courtroom, and he thought there had to be a better way to break the cycle.
And the cycle is the traditional method of sentencing, the nonviolent addicted offender, just doesn't work. Because what happens is the person gets locked up without their addiction being addressed, and then they're released, and they keep using over and over again. So in order to address that, which requires treatment, intense supervision, and monitoring, we decided to start a drug court in Montgomery County.
The Montgomery County Drug Court is a 2-year program that couples substance abuse treatment with close judicial supervision in lieu of jail. But it's not easy. There are tough standards participants must meet if they want to stay out of jail.
What we require, just the basic requirement to enter drug court, is they have to be a Montgomery County resident, they have to be nonviolent, and we would like to have a fairly significant jail sentence hanging over their heads, because what they're being required to do requires a lot of work. And people are best motivated if they know that their failure to do that will result in a significant jail sentence. Fear. Fear is a big motivator for change.
Councilmember Phil Andrews is a big supporter of the drug court program.
We all benefit when people who can be safe in the community and be productive citizens are doing that rather than locked up. Judge Roop and Judge Quirk do amazing work with the Health and Human Services team, working closely with the state's attorney, with the corrections department, with the sheriff, with others as well, and with employers who sponsor the folks in the program. One of the conditions of the program is you got to work.
Recently, the program graduated its latest group of participants. To date, there have been 140 drug court graduates, and the program has an 85% success rate. Councilmember Andrews and numerous other officials were on hand to congratulate the graduates, including County State's Attorney John McCarthy.
I've got a song for you. Our graduates are going to lead us in dance, and please join us today. Come on, get up.
During their time in the program, participants meet with Judge Roop or Judge Robert Quirk every Thursday night. They must keep a job, submit to weekly drug tests, and attend meetings on a regular basis. One slip could mean back to jail. In the beginning, Angela Brown said she wasn't sure she'd be able to follow through, but knew the consequences of not doing so would be devastating.
It was overwhelming at first. I mean, you have so many requirements. They want you to do this on Monday, do this on Tuesday. You go to meetings, you've provided your analysis. You have to be in groups from 6 to 9. Then you have to get on the bus, go back home to the pre-release center. You can't be late or you will be going back to jail.
Judge Roop says the typical drug court participant is defensive, hostile, and angry when they first come in.
I was a mess when I came in here too. I was very angry. At the time, I was uneducated, was poorly guided, was disrespectful, and I was a parasite to society.
But he says in time, the light begins to come back in their eyes and they start to smile and laugh again.
They get praise for lengths of sobriety, they get recognition for that, they get recognition for overcoming significant challenges.
Congratulations, Kelly Seibel.
Among the graduates was Kelly Seibel, a young woman who shared her story of pain and desperation as an addict and how drug court has given her a second chance at life.
I remember thinking that recovery just wasn't a reality for me, and I believed it was my fate to die a drug addict. Judge Roop always said that if you do the next right thing, there will be many gifts of recovery. Now in the last 2 years, I've been blessed in so many ways. I got my family back, I started one of my own, and I have a wonderful, supportive husband who is always right there on the hard days to remind me of the hell we've both been through and why we're never going back.
There are significant challenges that take place. Life happens, and their success in overcoming that without going back to using or without acting out, because it's all about change also. I mean, just staying clean isn't enough.
And I want to thank Drug Court for allowing me to speak. I don't want to go on too much, but this was a blessing. I appreciate it.
I just happened to open up the paper. I'm like, oh my God, that's Angie.
Sober living is also a requirement. Angela Brown lived at the Oxford House.
I just told them my message and use this opportunity to reach higher levels.
A self-run, self-supported addiction recovery house.
It was some obstacles. I had to adjust my attitude. I had to humble myself and to be a productive member of society.
And boy, did she adjust. Ooh, that attitude.
She lived there not only while she was in the drug court program,
A lot of memories in this room.
but for 3 years afterwards. The ladies there are still a part of her network of people she stays in touch with.
And this house was the best house in Silver Spring, in Montgomery County.
She and so many of the others before her have made new lives for themselves. Today, Angela Brown has a good job that pays well, and she gets to spend time with her daughter. It's a gift she never takes for granted.
Some people come into the program to get an opportunity to get your life together. The program saved my life. I'm happy. I'm at peace. Without it, I would definitely be on the street or dead. I wouldn't be in jail. I would be dead.